Hello everyone, Dana here from Dana's Electrical Services, and in today's video we have this toilet where the water is running to the tank extremely slow even when the water pressure is high. So today I'm going to show you how to fix that issue if the water is running to your toilet tank extremely slow or not running to it any at all. So this can be a DIY video. I have my faucet tool right here, but if you don't have that, I think all you'll need is this adjustable wrench and this other little pipe wrench that I have here. There are different stages to this video, so let's get down to business. So the first thing you're going to go ahead and do is turn off your angle valve, right? You're going to turn it this way, all the way to turn it off. And then you're going to disconnect your flex hose right where it goes to the toilet tank. So I adjust my camera where you can see what I'm doing, right? And then I will use my little tool right here. This from my a little water is going to run. First, let me flush this toilet. I do that to get rid of some of the water that is in the tank. I won't get rid of everything. And I'm going to hold down on the lever, and release most of the water in the tank. If I didn't do that, then I would have a lot of water running down right where I make my disconnection right there. So that's the first thing that I do. I'm looking for a little container. Okay, so I get this little plastic cup, not a big cup, it's a small cup. If you have a bigger container, you can use that, but I'm going to put the cup right below where I'll be making this connection, right? And it doesn't matter what, guys, you're gonna have a little leak or a little spill on the floor, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to disconnect this. As I said, you're going to have a little water running down. It wasn't much. And as you can see, well, you're not seeing it, but there's a little debris from the water that's running out of the tank, right? So the next thing you're going to do now is you're going to disconnect the hose from the angle valve. So I think I should be able to use my same tool, right? No. Let me see this smaller side right here. Yeah, this part is the correct part. Now I can use my hand and remove it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check if there is any debris blocking the hose, right? Because oftentimes that's one of the major issues. And there is a little, not sure how well you can see it, there is a little, but it's not major, right? What I'm going to also do is I'm going to open the valve, and I don't know if you guys can see, there's a lot of debris in this. Nothing that is too thick though to cause the water pressure to be slowing down that much. So open it some more. As I can see, some more debris come out, right? I'm going to throw that away. More debris. So I think that remove a good amount, and I'm also going to go ahead and clean up this hose, right? And what I tend to do sometimes too, when I disconnect it from the top here, sometimes I run it through, turn it to full speed and run the water, and sometimes you see a lot of debris coming from it. So we know that this angle valve is good because we realize that a lot of water is flowing through it. So if we test it again, so I barely open it, that's strong water pressure, right? And I barely open it. So it tells me that my issue, well, the little debris that comes from the angle valve, that wasn't enough to stop it, to reduce the water pressure that much, right? So it tells me that either there is something more inside of this, right? So as I said, we're gonna clean up this. Gonna use a little, I should have a little piece of wire here. So use my little piece of wire and clean it up a bit. Alright. Nothing major is in this. Nothing major is inside of this. So you're gonna run some water through your hose. Right? Run some water through your hose. I can go ahead and screw this back on now. Not getting much turn from it anyways. This hose seems like it's getting bad, but let's go and screw it back on. Alright, screw it back on, and then we're gonna tighten it. When I tighten it, I'm going to get back my little container. If you have a bigger container, it's much better. So open it, let it run in it. As you can see, I have very good water pressure. Well, not strong, but good enough water pressure is coming up to this point, right? And just check to see if you see any little debris. Yeah. So you're gonna open the valve one more time. And close it. Right. So now that I get that part out of the way, right, I'll be going to the next step, which gets more difficult. Right? So the next step is to remove this part right here. So this part right here, this is what you will remove, right? So I'm going to go ahead and remove, let me angle my camera so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this. So this right here. So it's loose now. I can use my hand and turn it. And of course, a little more water is draining. Alright. Release some water. As I said, guys, it's difficult not to spin. So I think that's most of the water. Right? Now back to releasing this. The reason why it's so difficult to remove is because I put thread tape. Well, not I put thread tape is on here, and I didn't remove the thread tape before trying to remove this. So that is why, but we're getting there. So it's off. So it's off. Wow. I think I see part of the issue already. So it's off. And if you look inside of this, the lighting is not lightening even that good. So if you look inside of it, there's a lot of debris. Let me see if I can get a light to shine inside of it. Okay, so I get my light. Look at that. Look at that. A lot of debris inside of it. So we're gonna clean out this. Right? First, we can remove the top here. You can remove the top. Alright, so remove this top piece right there, and then when you do that, then we're gonna clean up inside of this. So this, all those debris inside of this is what's causing that, right? So you're gonna clean up this. So let's do that and come back. We're not finished yet, guys, but come on. Man, so many debris was inside of this. The camera ain't even doing it any justice. Right? So, coming on. Still a lot more to go. So let's keep going. Guys, so I threw out some of the debris already. And look how much is still in here. And I threw out a lot of it. Look at that. I threw out a lot of it. And look at it. Still a lot more in it that we get from out of it. And it's still not finished yet, right? Still not finished yet. Still have some more cleaning to do. So let's keep going. Trying to get the angle right. Let's keep going. Okay guys, so I finished cleaning this. So look inside. We're good to go again. Very clean. Very clean. Water is running through it quickly. I test it and the water is flowing through it smoothly. So we're ready to put this back in. Alright. So we're gonna put this back inside now. Oh, I see, I realize that I do so I've got a scale inside of my tank that needs to be removed. So I'm gonna remove the scale before I put it back. I'm gonna go ahead, put this inside of here. Alright. Clean them up a bit, not perfect, but it's clean enough. Okay, before I put that in, probably I need to put on, I want to put on this first because I won't be able to turn it. It's kind of difficult to hold the camera and do that, so I don't want my recording device to fall. I'm going to try if I can balance it. Currently I just catch it on my leg. So I'm not sure if you guys are up. That's what I was running from. Not sure if you guys are seeing properly. So it's like this, and then not even sure if you guys are seeing. Alright. Oops again. Anyways. Alright. So that is in there. Just like that. Now it's time to screw on to tighten back this in place. So, think you guys can see that. If I remove the thread tape, it will be easier for me to screw it back on, but I ain't gonna do all that. I think I overcome the thread tape, so it's not too difficult now. You have to also ensure that the gasket at the top inside the tank is properly placed, because if it's not, you're gonna have some leaking. You're gonna also have to ensure that this is tightened properly, else you will also have leaking. So this got to be tightened properly. Not getting much more turn. Try again. I think that should be tight enough, guys. I'm going to go ahead and then tighten this part right here. This part also should be tightened properly. Right. And I'm going to go ahead and turn on my angle valve. And water is now running into my tank. Right? Water is now running into my tank. When this comes up, it will stop the water from running. It is currently down now, so water is running into my tank. Right, so there you have it, guys. That is how you fix the issue of water not running into your tank or slowly running into your tank of your tank. So this was another video brought to you by Daniel's Electrical Services. For more videos like these, please feel free to subscribe to my channel at Daniel's Electrical Services. Thank you.